Hello.
Hi,
Hey.
I'm not entirely sure how this works. Yeah.
I say Q&A because it makes sense, but you don't
If
really
I'm
have to
here
ask me
to ask a
questions.
question, I would just say, what is the number one big idea, number one most sought after goal to have been accomplished with the family from this next album, as it being the last of the greatest boy band ever?
Can you hear me okay? You can't hear me. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hey, there. Am I good now?
You can now?
Okay. Um,
Okay.
am I,
uh,
am I good? Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Big Stepper, you can hear me, man?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, bro.
Okay, okay, wait, you asked a few questions.
Oh, I meant to. I was just trying to get to my point. It was like, what the number one goal? The biggest. Other than it being the last album, was there one specific thing that you guys wanted to stick to, other than trying to do something that you haven't done before? Like what was your number one accomplishment to be had with the album?
Um, okay, well, the goal was to make our last album. Um, and to do it in a way that just like felt different from all the other albums. Because I feel like when we first started, that was the goal. Was like I just remember sitting down with Rick and him telling me like, you got to find a way how to you know, make a lot of material and move quickly. This is before we had anything, but still make it like good quality and like make it
Hmm.
feel like an album. So like we entered like the first time we made our first album, like we were trying to approach it with like a different mindset, and I feel like after the success of Saturation, we kind of got lost of in like this. At least me as a leader, I got lost like with the whole idea of lost within the idea of success. I think in like what success looked like for Brockhampton, and kept trying to like recreate a feeling that only can be created by doing the unexpected and doing like what is true to the artist. You know what I mean? Not to get all deep, but
Yeah. So, so it
but
was
yeah, that's the goal really.
like a return to form. Okay, that's incredible, man. I'm glad to hear you guys really wanted to get back in that pocket, tap in with some of the stuff that you guys really like honed in. Got big off of major name, major fucking. I just gotta say the work you guys put in is incredible and it's inspiring. That's about all I had.
Thanks, Big Stepper.
Yeah, bro, you guys are legends. Biggest inspirations I have for real.
What do you do?
I work at a winery right now, man, but I really, 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 really want to get big, man. I'm teaching myself piano. I'm trying to learn bass guitar, trying to learn chords, basic,
Why do you want?
music progression, music theory. I want to
Why?
create. I have this, I don't know, it's something like really that I've always had. I've just always had to be able to express myself in an artistic way, or I can't fully get out what I want, if that makes sense. Like it's the only venue I have within other people's music because I've never made my own, but I've always took too much catharsis out of other people's art to not want to have something of my own in some way.
I understand. You don't have anything recorded yet or anything?
Nah, I've never I've put pen to paper. I've poems, writing, lyrics, stuff that like thoughts, but I've never really sat down and just started and just tried to learn it. almost like I'm scared of it. That's something I can't place.
I get that. I mean, you know, the obvious advice is just do it, but like really do it with like, you know, real intention and like
That's
hyper
that's
focus, and everything will align when it's supposed to for you. You know, you just gotta do it with the right intent. Like, I really want to act like desperately, more so than yeah. That's really what I want to do, and I'm just like, and make movies in general, but like I'm just like studying and making sure that like, you know, I'm not doing it for the wrong reason, because like the wrong reason would be some of the shit that like I got caught up with when I was like trying to chase like this idea of success after saturation. You know what I mean? So like, I just gotta
Mhm.
make sure I'm doing shit because like I give a fuck about the art. You know?
Exactly. Yeah, you wanna put something out that people aren't gonna take in, wash over, and drop it. You know, it's about leaving something behind that has memory and has a some kind of impact or some kind of lasting power. That's really the big thing about art for me is if I am going to create it, how can I do it at a level that is at that point where it's art, you know, it's something that people will go back to or want to revisit. That's the challenge.
Exactly. And I even think about it like, I feel like what's even more challenging today, like the current landscape, is like there's a chance this doesn't get remembered, but like it's so challenging to like stand out right now when everybody has a voice, which is fire. Because like then, you know, more people like me and where I come from have a shot at like making money and taking care of their families, or whatever. But like,
Yeah. That's
it's just
saturation. That's too many people.
right, right. What was the first thing you heard from Brockhampton?
Gold. Saturation one. 2018 maybe.
17. But yes.
I heard it. I got on the
Oh,
wave late
you
in
heard it
like
2018, you're
2018.
saying? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, sick.
and that was like at that point I was a big Frank Ocean R&B, popular R&B, slower like pop shit, whatever was on the radio. But I heard Gold and I was like, ooh, this has something. I went to Saturation, all three albums back to back. I will tell you that trio, that trilogy, really gave me some kind of new appreciation for melody and grooves and soul and life in genres that I mean you guys just touch everything. It's hip hop, it's pop, it's got a little like rock influences, boom bap, everything. It's so wide. You have such a palette and it was so eye opening and ear opening. And that was one of the first series of albums that I listened to where I was like, damn, they did this back to back, couple months, and then I don't know. I don't I'm intimidated because I'm talking to literally Kevin Abstract, so it's hard to find words. But
I think you're being extremely articulate. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Um, no, that means a lot. We definitely were trying to. There's like that whole meme of like, you know, the Boogie TikTok, or they're like, oh, I can't believe we were listening to this. They just threw all these sounds together, which is like so
that's
awesome because there's so much truth to it. We really were like just fucking around, just
that.
like kids with
Yeah,
all different types of paint, throwing everything at the wall, and like I feel like that's what art is.
I,
That's what it should be. It shouldn't always be like perfect and like pretty. It could be kind of fucked up and twisted and shit, you know.
I love the
And
way
it was truthful. We're like being extremely real. So that's why I fuck with it.
that's probably. I like the way you put that because it's probably now that I think about it, what I appreciate the most about not just Saturation Trilogy, but like all the work you guys have. I feel like every song I listen to it and there's a sound effect or something, you know, a musical idea that it's just like, bro, how do you put that in a song and make it work so good? I love shit like that. That's just so out of pocket. Like the sirens on Boogie. The first time I heard that, I went nuts. That was, uh, it's just one of those things for like making it as colorful as you can and as absolutely chaotic as you can, but at the same time, it's still so such an organized chaos. I like that. That's
What,
something I would love to.
I have one more question for you before I bring someone else on. What did you think of Big Pussy?
I didn't know what to expect, and it definitely wasn't what I was expecting. And I was really, you guys switch it up so much that like I figured in some way I had some kind of energy that you guys were gonna try to go for something a little more like returning to your roots, and it did feel so. Uh, in a way, it felt like such classic, like a such classic Brockhampton song to me. But that's only because there's no way to pigeonhole it, and there's no way to really classify it as like, oh, this sounds like the other songs. None of y'all songs sound the same, so it's like in its difference from everything else, it's uh it's unique in its place as the lead single to your last album because it's like I mean that's it. It's the last time we're gonna get something refreshing and new, and I loved it.
No matter what I'm working on, I'm always gonna lead with the unexpected for my lead single. But it was nice talking to you, Big Stepper. Thanks for all the sweet things you had to say about.
Yeah,
Um,
Kevin, man, I just absolutely the fucking opportunity to get to speak word to word with you. I never thought I could touch some shit like this, and it's so casual. You're such a cool like man. I'm inspired, bro. I'm gonna pick up that keyboard today for
Hell
real. Thank
yeah,
you,
you need
thank
to.
you,
You need to.
thank you, again, bro.
Yeah, of course. Good luck with everything, and I hope you enjoy the album when it comes out. And thanks for being a part of like our journey the past few years.
Oh yeah, man. I got eyes on you for a long time. I know you got it. You got something, man.
Appreciate you. Hey, best of luck with everything. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too, man.
Okay, bye.
Cool.
Okay, let's see. Who else? Hmm. Hey, everyone. Thanks for listening. Okay. Hello?
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Uh, Nothing much. Uh, I really liked Big Pussy Man. So good.
That's so funny to hear people say out loud.
Yeah. Um, oh, my dog's barking. Uh, I like the trumpets. Like it sounds like progressive jazz. Is that what you were like going for?
Hmm. I think we're just going for something that felt like making exactly what it feels like to have the band, um, like the feeling of the band ending, and like this idea of grief, but like
Grief.
yeah, but not understanding that actually it's like whatever happens right before grief. Yeah, because I feel like right now is the grief, and now I'm kind of living in it. But like when we were making that, it was like knowing the shit is over, but like still having to do it, but still being inspired to do it, and like all these mixed feelings. Um, yeah,
Yeah. Um. Oh shit. Uh. uh, I'm just like I'm like a very awkward, introverted guy. Yeah. Uh, uh,
okay.
okay. Okay. Uh, 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 is every track because people have like theories and stuff. So is like every track gonna be like, is it like a continuation off like an instrumental, like the jazz horns or something like that?
I don't want to give anything away about the sequencing.
Um. Uh. All right. Uh. 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 How are you doing actually? Yeah. Yeah.
Um, Today I'm okay. I've been better overall. Like, yeah, today I'm okay. I'm feeling it's nice seeing that like the song is connecting with like people that really give a fuck about Brockhampton because it makes me feel like we did our job. How are you feeling? I can say you sound uncomfortable.
Yeah. What's it called? I'm like I'm like not good lately. I'm like neat. You know what that is? Yeah,
Um,
neat. Or I just dropped out of school. So yeah.
why'd you drop out?
Oh, um, it was like really like hard, and I feel like I was like doing it for my parents and like all
Yeah,
these like authority figures.
yeah, I
So
get
now
that.
I don't want to do it, but I have to go back because there's like no other. I'm not rich. I want money.
Right.
Uh, yeah. Uh, uh,
Where do you live?
I live in San Diego.
Okay, cool. I fuck with San Diego. 619.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, one of my best friends from middle school. I was living in Texas. They moved from San Diego to Texas, and I just always like romanticized the idea of California, and I was like living through them whenever they would go to like visit their families and stuff.
Yeah. It's good weather. Um, yeah. I just want to dip right now.
Oh,
That's
you
all
want to
I.
leave?
Yeah.
Would you feel better if we added more people, or you just want to leave?
Actually, yeah. Another person.
Right?
That'd be cool.
And all good if you really want to go, but I'm enjoying talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's easy. Um,
Easy.
Let me see. Okay, I'll throw a few random people in because that's when it gets kind of crazy. All right.
People said I sound horny. I don't know what that means.
Yo, can you hear me?
That's awesome. Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, what's up?
What's good?
Dude, shout out San Diego. I'm also from San Diego. Yeah, what's
Wow,
up?
look at that. Look at that.
Yeah. My friend just texted me and he said, "Ask Kevin how big his pussy is. How big your pussy, bro?"
Um,
Is that no? Is that weird?
Tell them they should buy the box set.
By the box set. All right.
Yeah, appreciate that. Um, okay. Let's throw some. We're gonna throw Igor on. Igor was good. All right.
I
Okay.
have a question, Kevin, if you don't mind.
Of course I don't mind. I'm down for whatever.
All right, I want to ask, what is your why?
My why?
Yeah,
Like why I do things?
yeah, exactly. However you want to interpret the question.
My why probably goes back to me not uh me having a relationship with my father, but like when I was a kid I thought we were in a better spot than we actually were. I thought like I was better than other kids in my school because a lot of kids in my school didn't know their dad, or they did know their dad but they didn't like their dad. But my dad would come visit me like every other maybe like once a year or something, twice a year, and he lived a few hours away from me, and I didn't realize he had like 1 foot in, 1 foot out kind of thing, and like and I never met his family, and I didn't know he had another family. But to answer your question is I feel like no, I feel like I know I've never felt good enough to be introduced to his family, and I think that feeling has been lingering, and it's caused me to like it's like ruined my ego maybe, and it's fucked with like my just like these uh, expectations I put on myself as far as like fame and validation from strangers and the audience and the public. Uh, and yeah, I do a lot of shit because I feel like I'm not good enough, and like hopefully like something will remind me that I am. And I go to therapy and do all this kind of shit. So I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad for me. I'm just your question makes yeah yeah you know, like the first thing I want to do when I was a kid was like, I want to be an actor. Why? Because I want to be on TV. I want to be famous because I want to feel like I matter to someone. You know what I mean? That's again, not to get dark. Emotional, I made it, but yeah.
Yeah. No, dude, I appreciate you sharing that, man. And I think I speak for a lot of people where like you matter and the stuff that you create matters to a lot of people, and I feel like you've become this voice for like a large group of people. You know what I mean? And I think that's really special, right? And there's like people like you don't come around often. You know what I mean? So
Thank you.
I appreciate everything that you do, and I just, you know what I mean? You're an inspiration, dude, and I appreciate everything.
I really appreciate that. You're gonna make me cry. Thank you. That's really nice of you.
Of course. Thanks for following me on Twitter, by the way.
Of course. Whenever.
Yeah.
Whenever. No, I needed to hear that this morning. Thank you. Wow, it's getting heavy in here. I promise the album is not like as depressing as I sound right now. I'm just going through a rough time. Hold up, let me find my headphones right quick. I like that energy.
Yo, hey, how's it going? I just got my headphones and I didn't think I was gonna get picked.
All good. How you doing?
I'm good, How are you?
I'm thinking a lot, but I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm
Is
good.
is it stressful? Like with the last album releasing and all?
It feels like I'm the only one promoting it. That's not stressful. It's more so depressing. Understand what, but I mean, this isn't really new. It kind of like, I think our relationship with social media changed after Ginger. So I'm not here to blame anyone, but I definitely feel lonely online, which is ironic because I met all of my friends online outside of a few of the guys that I met in high school, but yeah, so maybe there's like some loneliness, some like bittersweetness, I'm just alone in LA talking to strangers right now. And I moved to LA with people who were once strangers that turned into like my second family. So just trying to catch it, just trying to catch the flow of everything and like get into the flow of the day and flow of life. And that's really what the rollout is, you know. I saw some comment earlier. It was like every Brockhampton release, the rollout gets more and more not commercial, but like saying some shit like, you know, like the labels telling us what this like. I'm like, dude, like we've made every decision, which kind of hasn't helped us because we're kids. We were kids. We're now grown ass men, but like it's like, oh yeah, we should do this, and like sometimes that wasn't the right move. I mean, trust your intuition always and your gut, but like, you know, think it through with like professionals and hire professionals that you trust, and we have those. we just would be stubborn sometimes. I went on a fucking tangent that has nothing to do with what you were asking, but where do you live? Where are you from?
I'm in Sweden right now, actually.
You're where?
In Sweden.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, I moved here. I was in Hungary for a couple of years studying there.
What were you studying?
Medicine.
That's cool. That's important.
Yeah, I dropped out though.
Why were you studying medicine and why did you drop out?
I come from a traditional family, so
Got
my dad gave me a choice of medicine or engineering, and I didn't really like physics that much.
it. Mm.
But
What do you focus on now then?
well, I didn't like Hungary that much. I fell in love with medicine over there, so I'm trying to start it here in Sweden, but it's much more difficult than in Hungary. So I'm taking a gap year right now, and I'm hoping to make some music while I have the time now.
Yeah. What kind of music though? Does it matter? Is it all over the place?
Um, it's become all over the place. It started with music production. I wanted to make beats, and I was really into samples and all that. But now I've been listening to more experimental stuff like JPEG Mafia and Injury Reserve
Oh, cool.
and Brockhampton as well. Like those three are my main inspirations.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
I'm glad we could help inspire something.
yeah, you've inspired millions.
Oh, thank you.
I had a question about the acting. Have you always like wanted to be an actor or like done something with film?
I always wanted to be an actor. Yeah, my mom used to do this thing where like, not my mom would. Yeah, she would. I mean, it was me, my mom, and my sisters growing up, and like, anytime she would like point out a black male actor or rapper, artist, figure on TV, I would just like do this thing where I would like gravitate towards them because like I didn't have my dad at home, and I remember like just being obsessed with Will Smith, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna be an actor. And I did research and realized he was a rapper before he was acting, so I was like, oh, maybe that could be my way in. Maybe I'll just follow his blueprint, and then I ended up actually falling in love with music, and then I stumbled upon Kanye and Jay-Z
Mm.
and Lupe Fiasco, and then that made me like really dive into hip hop and like learn about Souls of Mischief and NWA and Wu-Tang Clan and Bad Boy and Diddy and Mace and all that kind of stuff. And then
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm just gonna do this. Like I love rap. I want to like rap, and I did that. And but now like I think the more videos I do, the more I'm like, man, like I really want to do it in a real way though, like in a truthful way, where like I don't know, where like I get a role because I deserve it, and I can like really put my heart and soul into it the same way I do with music. But it's nothing I'm rushing into. It's more so like it's something I just think art in general. It's like it's not about being patient. It's just about like working like all the time. If that makes sense, like always like just doing it. And when you don't feel it, sometimes you gotta force it. Sometimes you gotta step away. But like just always being at your best, really. I'm gonna throw some more people in here. I'm not gonna kick you out though, but just because there's a lot of people
Yeah, no, that's
waiting to go. All right. Okay, let's not get it too chaotic, but cool.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Are you interested in anything like outside of art?
yeah. I mean, uh, can you give me an example? So I guess
Like
that, but can you give me an example?
Oh, like Brad Pitt. He's into like architecture, something
See,
like
I would
that.
say
Like
that, but I feel
Bobby.
like that's art as well.
Oh, that's true. Or I guess outside of like directing, photography,
Outside of
music.
like pop culture stuff that like
Yeah.
um I like the idea of architecture. I'm not into architecture. My friend Lucas is like taught me a lot about it, but I don't know shit about it. I love the importance of it. I love when I was in high school and it was like junior senior year. I was like, yeah, maybe I'll try, even though I had really terrible grades. But I would like just tell my friends this so I didn't look like a loser or my teachers. I'd be like, yeah, maybe I'd try to go to school for architecture or I'll become a teacher because I want to leave an impact. I like shit like that, kind of like something that like really will
Like
affect
inspiring.
someone. Yeah, you know, like just
Help
helping
people.
someone. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
What's up, Kevin?
What's up, nigga?
Well,
What's good with you, nigga? Nigga,
I want to ask real quick.
nigga.
Uh,
oh,
yeah, so
You got him
I was
speechless,
listening to
bro.
I was listening to Big Pussy last night, right? And I
You was
liked it.
listening to
I really
what,
liked it. I
sir?
was listening to Big
Sir,
Pussy.
come on, sir.
Come
There's
on, bro.
kids
On
on
a
this
on
shit,
a on a
man.
Thursday night. Come on, bro.
language.
Anyways, I was listening to it, right? And after like that beat switch, it gave me like Gangstar vibes. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And that like instrumental, it reminded me of, yeah, like Gangstar, especially. And I don't know, especially I don't know what like instrument it is, but it's, yeah, I agree. People are saying in the chat that the second half is so fire. I totally agree. And I love the first half too, but the second half is just, it was so
Well, the
like
second half
soulful.
has the energy of like hip hop
Yeah.
that you probably love. Maybe like just the energy of College Dropout, or like the first time you heard like a hip hop song that made you feel like that
Yeah, yeah,
feeling. We
exactly.
we definitely tapped into it there. Like, yeah, it's great. But I mean, yeah, I don't want to spoil anything about
No,
the
yeah, I
album,
get that.
but
Yeah.
yeah, that
What's the best out of the three the Bear albums? College Dropout, Graduation, or the other one? I can't remember. Late Registration. There we go.
What year were you born?
97.
Okay. Um, I mean, my favorite is Late Registration only because uh, I just think it's the best rap album ever made. Honestly, yeah. Maybe the first rapper to ever work with John Bryan. Maybe, I don't know if I'm right on that. Uh, Diamonds as a lead single is insane. Uh, all the dark songs on there are fire. I don't love Gold Digger, but I like Gold Digger.
I got a hot take. I feel like Gold Digger's the most like overplayed song. It's good, but it's just like overplayed. There's a lot more good songs on that album.
Yeah, I agree.
He has a lot of good ones. There's a lot of good ones.
Hey
I
Kevin,
got a
so how did you get
Go ahead.
Bareface and Boy Life to executive produce? Feels kind of rare to get Bareface on a Brockhampton album.
That's hilarious. Um, uh, Me and Karen have been friends since I was maybe 16, dude, maybe 15. I met him through Romel, and that's just like he's never been a yes man, you know. We've had fights and shit. Like, he always keeps it super real and has a vision that is unmatched, and is probably one of the most unique and like special and inventive artists of our times. I feel like he's usually in the shadows, so it's not like everyone on earth has seen it yet, but I really do feel like with the music he's making for himself and for others, and just this process of working with him, it really has shown me that like he's kind of scary. You know, I feel like the stars of our generation and like the artists that like are up in the sky, like on his shit. I'm not trying to put pressure and hype, but like he's just like
That's fire.
he's different. He's different.
And the production for this, for Big Pussy, it's insane.
Yeah, the production goes wild, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do no production. Usually on the other BH albums, I'm right there next to Romel, and we're producing together, even if the track comes from Bari or Kiko or whoever. But nah, I wrote the rap on Big Pussy, and Kieran's like, that part is like not that tight. Go rewrite that part. Lose this part, dude. Like, nah, you gotta go harder with the way you're rapping it. Like, you're not rapping it hard. Like, it was like, you know, if you seen like the Saturation doc, I used to be the one kind of doing that with like, Amir or Matt or Merlin or whoever. But um, it was cool being on the opposite end.
I think it'd be cool to see like a behind the scenes for this album, if there's anything.
Every single session was filmed.
Oh, that's sick. Hopefully we get to see
Great.
that.
Every single session was filmed.
Hey, Kevin.
What's good?
I know you don't want to spoil anything, but everyone's wondering, is Amir on the album? Is he?
You said I don't want to spoil nothing and ask me.
Hey, just tell us, bro. Just tell us.
Like the
Just
biggest
spoil it,
spoiler, dog. Damn. He said, I know you don't want to spoil nothing, but let me ask the craziest question.
You don't want to answer it?
Yeah.
What's he supposed to say?
Yeah or no? No? Yeah? Maybe?
My Wi-Fi is acting crazy. 1 second.
Oh, God.
All right.
Damn, my Wi-Fi was acting crazy.
Word.
Damn, I also been
want-
sleeping the past 10 minutes. So I don't know no damn. Any question that was a spoiler, I was sleeping.
That's crazy.
I got another
Where did-
question.
That's
Spoiler question.
crazy.
I was
The
wondering.
nigga said, I ain't trying to. I know you don't want to spoil nothing. I was sleeping.
I was wondering.
I was sleeping.
I don't have none of y'all's records, and I was just wondering, like, are y'all gonna drop like a whole discography box set or anything? You probably haven't even thought about it. I was just wondering though.
I was sleeping.
wondering that too.
I was sleeping.
Yeah.
I was. Hey, I was sleeping. Hey.
This is probably another spoiler question, like on
Dang,
on
bro,
Big
Wait,
Pussy,
y'all broke
that-
away.
wait.
Y'all did.
The trilogy box set is a fire idea. We've been talking about doing it. I really want
For
to do it
real?
with a vinyl. That'd be fire. It'll take a long time though. Like this vinyl takes forever. Sorry about the road under vinyl for all y'all that bought
Oh my
them.
god, I remember that process.
I'm getting PTSD. Oh no.
No, that was the whole thing. That was the whole thing. But yeah, I mean, I would love to do it.
Bro, I
was-
need that, bro. Y'all gotta
was
do
sleeping.
it eventually.
Hey, I was sleeping.
What's
Hey.
your favorite track off of All American Trash?
None of them damn songs.
Damn, bro, for real, it's like that. That's like my favorite album.
Booty ass mixtape, boy.
Yeah, that's like my favorite album.
It's Palace, bro.
No, it's because I'm from San Marcos. That's why I hold it dear to my heart. So
Nah, I like what it meant to us and what we're going for, but
yeah.
My
No,
favorite.
I feel you. Like on the production thing, it was kind of ass, but like,
Damn,
don't know.
so now you hate it, nigga. You just said it was your favorite thing.
it is.
Damn, nigga.
It could still be ass and it still be my favorite thing, bro. Come on, chill.
I was sleeping. I was sleeping.
Kevin,
I was
when
sleeping.
were you ever like living in Georgia? And if you were, did you go to the Lithia? Did you go to Lithia Springs High School?
Yep, Lil Nas X went to that school too.
Yeah, I know he went because I've seen him around here. I have a friend who used to have photography class with you.
Oh shit, who's the friend? I remember that class very
His
well.
name was Kevin too.
Ooh, I don't know if I remember Kevin. Was he Latino?
Yeah,
Oh, I do know Kevin.
yeah, Kevin Millara. Yeah, he was just here. We were just talking about it too. That's crazy. Oh,
That's lit. Um, that's lit. I love that class. It was a photography class. Um, it was tight. It was tight. It was cool. Those are good. Those are good times, man. I'll go to H&M and try to buy like the closest version I could get to what Ye was wearing at the time during the Yeezus rollout. I was looking like a
oh
mess. I was
the
looking like a
H&M
mess.
here at Arbor Place Mall.
Exactly.
Wow, dude, it's
Where do you
crazy.
live?
I live here. I live here in Douglasville.
Bro, that is crazy. I used to
I
I,
live
I
in
used to
Cartersville, bro.
I used to go to Douglasville a lot when I was a little kid, and then I moved there again when I was 15 and 16. Man, that's yeah, Douglasville. That's like when
Uh,
I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. They was clowning me
yeah, I
because
mean,
I used to love Odd Future, and like the kids in my school loved what was popping at the time. I mean, really fire shit was popping. Honestly, I definitely was a nerd ass nigga talking about. Oh, I love cats and golf wang, nigga. They was put me on the future, and they was. Oh, it's funny. That's sick though, dude. Douglasville. I really do miss it sometimes. I miss Georgia in general. I would live in Georgia, man. Like Georgia, Texas. What you screaming about?
what was that?
Oh, I thought somebody was screaming.
I don't know. It's probably like somebody talking in the back. 'Cause I'm
Oh
at
my.
work right now.
Oh my bad. My bad. My bad.
No, no, you good.
I was sleeping.
You good. What inspires you to keep going? To just keep making more music or keep making more stuff in general?
Um. Oh, you in Georgia for real?
Yeah.
I hear that energy. They turning up over there. Them niggas turn. Um. What inspires me to keep going? Is what you're asking?
Yeah, that was the question. It's just because I feel like, I mean, I used to have this big drive to make music, to do all this other stuff I've been wanting to get into lately, like making films and all that stuff. My friend's trying to be a director, so me and him have been trying to do stuff with it. But I just feel like I've lost. I wouldn't say hope, but it's like I lost what I once had for it, like the love for it.
Yeah. Well, do you
All
want me
right.
to? Do you want me to answer in a way that I could possibly give you some sort of advice, or you want me to answer like just for myself?
I mean, if you want to answer it both ways, you can. It's completely cool.
I mean, I really wanted to. I wanted to do things my own way. I was like, I'm not going to school. I'm gonna like chase a dream, and the dream is sounds pretty crazy, but I know I'll figure it out, and I'll stand out enough to at least make a little bit of money, tour, and take care of myself. Um, at a young age, that was the driving force in my life. This like idea of me figuring this shit out. Um, yeah, that was really that was it. And then nowadays it's like I go back when I lose sight of the vision and the of the goal. I just think back to like when I was a kid and all I ever wanted was to be able to make things and like share it with the world and hopefully inspire people. And that makes me feel like I have a responsibility to make uh, just truthful stuff. I guess truthful work. Um,
Yeah.
that is inventive and that is unique to me and it has a special place in the world uh, in the moment. Uh, yeah.
You said you were trying to be an actor earlier, right?
Yeah.
Trying
Yeah.
to get in that field.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, like, what are you doing to try and get up there? I just want to know if I'm gonna see you in anything soon. You know?
Just auditioning, you know, auditioning,
Yeah,
sending tapes and working my way up.
He's finna be in that new Euphoria. Watch, we're
bro, that
manifesting
would
it.
be dope as hell.
Nah,
But man,
I work on Euphoria, but
Yeah, I
that's
saw
what.
that earlier in the
Yeah.
chat. I didn't know
Some
that.
yeah, someone was asking about that. They wanted to know how you got that.
um I'm homies with Sam Levinson. I've known him since like before Ginger came out. I wrote a script. Somebody sent it to him. We met. We became boys. Um, I showed him the Sugar video before it came out. He really loved the intro. Then my manager got an email saying they wanted me to be a consultant on Euphoria. I didn't really know what that meant, but then I went to the table reads. I met Drake. It was crazy. I met the whole cast. It was crazy. And I was like, oh, like this is like what TV and film is like, kind of thing. Then my boy got on the show, Dom, and kind of just like kept hanging around the whole crew. But Sam is fire and has really looked out for me. Leave it, leave it. Sorry, talking to my dog. Leave it. Yeah.
You helped Dom get on the show,
Um.
or was it like he kind of just happened to be auditioning for it, or
Well, I don't know
he
because
knew you were on it?
me and Sam talked about Dom before he got the gig, but I know there was a few people probably showing Sam Dom at the time, but I remember I put out the 3 nights video on the BH channel. I think I saw Sam literally the same day or the next day. He's like, "Yo, I love that kid," like blah blah blah. And but I don't know if that meant he saw him through that or if he saw him through somebody else. I don't really like taking credit for shit like that because Dom is talented. It doesn't really matter like if he saw him through me or
Yeah,
whoever.
of course.
But but yeah, I mean there definitely was some sort of impact, you know. But
Yeah, yeah. Dom's awesome. He's great in the show.
yeah, he's so good in it, right? He's great.
He's still with Hunter. Is that
Yo,
personal?
shout out Dom though. He's been getting a lot of good stuff. That's good for him. He deserves it.
For sure.
Mm.
Um all right.
What did you mean by the group is over without being on the album?
Ooh.
The group is over without being on the album.
There's a bit of a theory that you're mainly on the album. That's about it.
That only I'm on the album. It's a group album.
I said mainly.
When's your next solo
I've
project?
seen that stuff. It's definitely not my solo project. I've seen this
Yeah,
stuff.
but when is it?
Oh, I don't know. I got a song that's like really fire, but it's like, do I want to do this? Yeah, I do. I definitely do. But I want to do it as Ian. I want to do it as like, you know, I really like the Big Pussy video because it's like, I feel like that's the first time I haven't been Kevin Abstract in the Brockhampton video. And I was kind of just like, yo, this is where I'm at in life right now. Like I'm moving to New York. I'm leaving LA. I'm chasing a different kind of dream. But yeah, the group is over without being on the album. I've been on here for an hour. This was great. I hopefully maybe we could do this next week. Same time, same place. What do you say?
Box set.
And buy the box set. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day. Have a good weekend.